Hello everyone, this is Highlander from MTG Cardsmith doing another custom Magic the Gathering card review. Today we are continuing to review the set Nerotomea by Feralitator. And we have a card called Bubblefish. Okay, this is from this is an ocean themed set, so I like it. This thing looks like a little bit like a Pokemon. So let's see what we got going on here. So this is a 4 mana 4/3 creature fish. As long as Bubblefish is the top card of your harbor, you may cast it. Okay, cool. So we're using the harbor here. So if I haul this thing, I can cast it. You may play lands from the top of your harbor. Okay. It's a rare. Okay, I mean, cool. I like the card. So let's see. I have a couple things I want to say here. So okay, as a card, I think this card is perfectly fine. Go away, McRick. Get out of here, Steam. Where's Steam? No, okay, exit. Get out of here. So as far as the card itself, it's a fine card. It's a nice rare, right? You get to play lands from the top of your harbor. Always love that. Oracle of Moldiah, or not even Oracle, but Corsair Crewfix, right? This effect is always fun and always a good way to get card advantage. And this guy has the extra ability of you being able to cast it from your harbor, which is neat. Okay, so a couple issues I have with this card. Once again, there's sort of a flavor issue here. In the sense that, okay, so we got this, Bubblefish, right? This little Pokemon guy. And I don't mind so much that you being able to cast on top of your harbor. That actually kind of makes sense, because it's he's a Bubblefish, so, bubbles rise to the top. So if he's, at the top of the harbor, you can cast him. But I don't quite understand why a Bubblefish lets you play lands from your harbor, right? Maybe if this guy was themed around a coral reef or something, that might be kind of neat, because it's oh, the coral reef's in your harbor, you can play it, or excuse me, lands are kind of like a coral reef, I guess, in your harbor, something like that. I feel like your cards are just they want to be so flavorful. They have the ability to be so flavorful, but the names and the art that you're choosing are just sort of generic. They just seem a little generic to me, and they don't quite scream the flavor that they really want. So there's that. Did I say both of them? Play lands. We don't. Oh yeah. The other thing I wanted to say is, so this clause I like, because this actually gets. This is sort of using the harbor. You're making use of your mechanic here nicely, right? You're saying, so the harbor is always face up. So you're using that and saying, okay, if this is the top card of your harbor, you may cast it. Okay, I like that. This effect here is not. I mean, we've seen this before with libraries, right? So, just the regular library. And so, it's just not the most unique way of utilizing the harbor, I guess. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I guess what I'm just saying is I haven't seen you really dig into the meat of the different things you could do with the harbor, really sort of figuring out what cool and unique things you can do with this mechanic you have, right? Playing lands from the top of it is fine, but it's not mind blowing, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. If this card said you can play cards from the top of your library, Does that mean that means you could also play it from the top of your harbor, right? Whenever one more cards are in it, you can interact with it instead of your main library. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this one specifically says harbor, so again, like that doesn't make the card bad. It's just I kind of really want to see something exciting about the harbor, and this is kind of getting there, right? This is nice. I like this. So yeah, I mean, I think this is another 3 out of 5 card. Um, this part I like quite a bit. This part is not particularly unique. Stats wise, it seems completely fine. I like the card. I would definitely play it. I think the flavor's a little off on this guy too. So yeah, it also, for some reason, it feels like there should be like a swimming mechanic, like sort of like a flying equivalent for like ocean dwelling creatures. I know that like Island Walk and Island Home used to be a thing, but those are bad mechanics, really. So it's like you don't really want to do that. Um, but I don't know. Feels like if you're gonna have a bunch of fish, there should be some sort of like a you know an ocean themed keyword or something like that. Something that sort of portrays swimming. Anyway, that's enough of me babbling. So Bubblefish 3 out of 5, and we'll take a look at some of the other cards. Thanks for watching.